Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. What's up, everybody? It's your boy JP, your realtor advisor. And well, today's going to be pretty interesting. I wanted to do this video. I had a couple of my agents ask me a really good question. And then to my surprise, I go online and Tarek from, if you haven't heard of him, this is him. We'll put him up here somewhere, from Flip or Flop. Also a good friend, just did a video, and I believe it's for one of his training classes or courses where he talks about if you were to start all over again, how exactly would it do it with absolutely no money, no fame, no HDTV. But let's say it's now with digital media, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all these other resources that you have available. I think it's a lot easier because when I sort of started, there was no such thing. I mean, you could buy leads, a stack of leads. Let's say something that was probably maybe like the size of this book, which is about, let's just say, an inch, would run you about $6,000. All right, for a stack of those leads. And it would normally come on some sort of CD-ROM or CD data drive, which back then, for all you young folks, is what was a basically CD, but you would put data into it, and you would get that. You would, save the zip file. Then you would get an Excel sheet with all these phone number addresses, and then you just start calling. And depending on what your target was, you could get it specific to that. For example, if you're looking for people to refinance that have, more than 60% of equity and they want to cash out, then obviously you would get a list of all these people with more than 60% equity on their home. If it was, just VA loans, you would get a list of all VA homeowners in LA County, et cetera, et cetera. But going back to the question, if I were to start right now, JP, absolutely nothing whatsoever, and I got to just start making money right now in real estate, this is what I would do. First thing is definitely try to find a credit card. Either I have a credit card, whether it be $250, $500, whatever it is. If I have a credit card, I'm putting it to use now. Notice how I'm not saying I'm going to go, get some nice dinner, get some clothing, nothing. I'm using this as strictly for my business. So either I'm going to buy leads, I'm going to run, some sort of social media ad in which I'm advertising a property, and I'm going to get into how you could do that right now, right after this, and any way of exposure that I could get. For example, you can still get lists of distressed sellers that, are underwater, that need help. So that would be the first thing I would do. I would acquire these items because now I'm acquiring inventory, guys. This is the most important thing. So if you could get phone numbers, you already have an opportunity, and everything comes down back to sales, guys. So if you could get phone numbers, that's already an opportunity. If for some reason you can't get a credit card and nobody will let you borrow money, you're just that bad of a luck that, you're asking your sister, your mom, everybody, and everybody said, you know what, we just don't believe on you, we're not going to give you nothing. Then you fall back to this next one. Now, we all have a cell phone, right? And I'm assuming you're still going to have a cell phone. I would make a top 100 list ASAP. Top 100 list people that I know. In my phone, I'm sure 100%, the majority of you have more than 100 contacts in there. And then I would start pitching some sort of service, advertising to it, whatever it is for me to start getting something. So going back to the real estate thing here, I would call a number. Hey, how's it going? This is JP listening. I'm transitioning to starting real estate. I'm very excited. Part of my training is helping families either get a free buyer's consultation or a free selling consultation with an estimate of what they could take home if they successfully sell their home. There's no commitment, but can I get in front of you or somebody that might be interested? Bam. That alone is going to guarantee you to get in front of people. People are going to be more willing to help you, because the last thing you want to do is just call people out of nowhere and be like, hey, guess what? Now I'm selling houses. Buy something from me. Hey, guess what? Now I'm selling insurance. Buy something from me, right? So it's all about leveraging and knowing how to position people. Now, guys, let's be quite honest. I would just join the team and have the resources and ability that they have to start making money. But let's just say that's not even an option and you have to start from ground zero. This is meant for you. realistically, I would say start with a team. You can't get that though, we go back to this. All right. So credit cards, you got them, make calls, you got prospects, you're trying to get a deal in, right? That didn't work. Nobody let you borrow money. Go back to making that 100 list. Now, for some reason, you just got here. You have no friends. You got no phone. My God, you must have been living under a rock or something, right? Then this is where we're going to have to go straight guerrilla marketing. This is where you're going to have to knock doors, man. You're going to have to go to businesses. You're going to just have to ask. And I would always start with leveraging that same question. Listen, there's two ways to go about this here. One, you could go straight up there and be like, hey, buy something from me or sell something from me. And I mean, it's a ballsy move. You're going straight up there, but true reality is that you got no credibility, man. So using the other approach of going somewhere, letting them know that you are transitioning, you're learning this business, you're excited, and part of your training requires you to do some sort of buyer presentation, seller presentation, then I could easily go to any realtor, top realtor out there that has numbers under their belts and say, hey, I have a lead. Would you come 50-50 with me? I bring in the lead. You come in as the top dog, the person that knows what they're doing. And in return, I get compensated for bringing this lead in. Bam. There you go, right? You already made money. You're already starting. If that's not even an option and you went the distress calling route and you have phone numbers, guess what? In today's market, you now have inventory. That's easy, man. All you got to do is find a property that has a distressed seller that's saying, hey, I can't keep up with my payments. I need to sell. I need home. Make them an offering. Then you'd be surprised how many hard money lenders right now or investors will gladly give you equity on a deal in return for you to do some work. It could be showing up to the site, maybe, helping with the management, the administrative or something, anything you could do to start getting your hands on investors and properties, because now you have acquired inventory, and that is the hottest commodity right now, especially in this market. So if you're able to do that and you're able to successfully get some good quality leads with good percentage of turnovers or ARVs on them, you're going to have investors gladly working with you. This is going to get you enough to build some really good money. And I'm talking anywhere from $5,000 to $100,000 real quick. And now you have the ability to start venturing off on your own. On the real estate side, now you have enough to buy more leads, get a CRM, start building good system, procedures. But guys, this is where I'm at. If I had that opportunity again, those would be my first 3 things that I would tackle. And I guarantee you, if you're consistent, persistent, and putting in that work, you will make money in 30 days.